the panel agree, you could put the thumbs up with the green or with the red, agree that social media has led to the degradation of relationships and it's mostly women's fault. Keyword, mostly women's fault.
Damn,
okay, we'll start with it, social media hurt relationships. How many of you agree? Use the thumbs. Okay. You said no. Why do you think social media didn't affect it?
Oh, I guess I understood that wrong.
I meant that like it actually did. Like it it up.
It hurt it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Sorry,
how many of you think if you now I want a green thumbs up if you think it mostly hurt women, or a red thumbs down if you think it mostly hurt men. If you think it's females that it hurt the most and fuck them up, green. If you think it's men that it fucked up men, red. Let's see.
Can we flip two sides?
Well, who do you think it affected more negatively? Okay, most of you think women. Really? Okay, you said okay, men.
Wait, what was it? Red and green? I'm sorry.
Red is men. Green is women.
Men more and women. Okay, now.
Okay, so why do you think that it fucked up the men more? We'll start with you.
Because now the woman knows that she has plenty of options.
So it would be the other way then.
What do you mean?
You would think it would fuck up the women more, yeah.
So it'd be green. I feel like it fucks up the men. What do you mean? Because now, like, the woman knows that she has more options, and then he's like, you're right.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
You're right.
What about
My
you?
bad.
Why do you think it fucked up the men more?
I mean, in the beginning, it might have fucked up women more, but now, when women got a little, like, more settled into social media, I think, more, now we're realizing more of our
I understand your stance, but why do you think it's men? That's my question.
Now?
Yeah.
Because now women know their potential and what they can do with the attention.
You're still on green.
I'm so confused.
My bad.
You guys agree. So
okay,
you agree.
Yeah. You literally just said what she said. So what about you? Someone had a red over here.
I didn't hear
No, she had green. She thinks it fucked up women more. What about you?
I think
Why do you think
it's
it
not
fucked up men?
necessarily from like a logical space, but from an emotional space. Women can be more emotional. I think women are the women
All right,
are
so
the people
you're
who
agreeing
are
also then.
Yeah, women who are the women who are you're saying it.
So you guys all agree that it
fucked up-
negatively impacted women more.
Oh, I thought of something.
That was my question.
It negatively impacted women more.
Yeah.
Because women are more like emotional, and they're also the ones who are more like stalking social media from a space of like looking at who's following what and who's liking what and whatever.
Okay.
I think you can grow out of that, but from a space of like.
So you agree with her? That's literally what she was saying.
Who?
She was saying that. She said it started with Facebook. Or sorry, MySpace. That social media gave women a plethora of options. Ladies, please pay attention on the panel.
But I am. But I'm not saying from a plethora of options like they were, from the sense of like, oh well, I know who I am and I can go get any man. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if it hurts women more, it hurts women more because they are more emotional than men. Men aren't necessarily going through the women's...
It's the same foundational issue, but you're saying the reason why it fucks them up more is because they're emotional.
Because they're scrolling more.
Okay. All right. Same thing.
Well, they're more,
You had something that you wanted to say?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You guys forgot about like guys in real life that actually holler at people in person. It fucks them up because also
We're talking about the internet.
No, I know, but you gotta also remember when guys try to holler at you, it's not working out because they're so used to dealing with what they have to compete with in the internet. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
So she's saying that in real life, because of the internet, guys have to deal with a lot of stress and they don't know how to talk to women.
Because of what they have to deal with what's on the internet.
So I don't know how you deciphered that.
I can speak.
I just said it exactly what I said.
I can speak strippers. I understand some of that.
So he had it right.
He repeated exactly what I said. Yes.
He did not repeat exactly what you said.
Yes, he did.
At all.
Yes, he did.
Yo, Scrippanese.
Yeah,
I can
man.
read it.
Okay.
Let's move on, bro.
So she also agrees why the issue is. So all of you agree that social media negatively influenced women.
Holy.
Okay. All right. So I got a question here. So now we're gonna get into my actual topic of the show. Okay. Do you think society objectifies women and why? Yes or no? It's up to you. We can start. We'll start here. Wait, actually, did you start the last? You'll start here and then work our way. Yeah. So, do you think society objectifies women and why? And from this point forward, guys, we're gonna go 50 and up. So I'll read the chats that came in before at 20, but we're gonna go 50 and up from here on out. Go ahead.
Okay. So objectification, as in seeing them as sexual objects, correct?
Yes.
So the reasoning for that, I feel like...
Hold on. The question is...
Okay.
Ladies, please listen closely.
Sorry.
Do you think society objectifies women? So you give yes or no.
Yes.
Up to you. Okay.
Yes.
And then I want you to tell me why. Go ahead. So you said yes. Why?
Yes. So I also feel like it's because women bring it upon themselves because of the demands that men require. So like I feel like because social media is a big factor as to, you know, how they see a lot of different women, how there's a lot of different options. Women are more exposing themselves and, you know, people are becoming more used to that. So because of that, objectification is more rampant. Like you always see people just, you know, naked on social media. Like that's more common. So I feel like it's to meet the demands that the men have, you know, are more in tune with. That's what they want.
Okay. Do you think society objectifies women and why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? I think that, I don't know, it's just kind of like an industry thing. Like if you notice, just like the attention goes where, you know, things are more exposed in a way on both spectrums. So I don't know. I think that it's kind of like something that women have chosen to capitalize on as well. So it's not necessarily just society. It's kind of like, oh, well, I get to use my body to do these things. Like, why not? It helps me survive.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Does society objectify women? Yes or no, and why?
I think so, yes. Because if you go, for example, if you go on Instagram and you see like an Instagram model posting like a bikini picture or something, most of the comments, not most of the comments, but like a majority of the comments can be a man saying like objectifying comments or like commenting about her boobs, like more like inappropriate comments rather than you would see a man's picture of what women would comment on that. If that makes sense.
It didn't make sense at all. Can you please clarify?
As in, I feel like for example, like the girls will get more like rude or inappropriate comments on
From
their
men?
pictures from men,
Yeah.
like a bikini model, for
Okay.
example,
Yep.
rather than a Calvin Klein model getting comments from women that are like objectifying. Like girls
Do you
will
think that's
definitely
because
get
it takes more work to build an aesthetic physique than it does to be a bikini model?
I mean, honestly, I just think it's like maybe the maturity level of like certain men that want to comment that. Like,
Okay. So you think it's strictly the maturity level of men that comment? Okay. What about you? Do you think society objectifies women? Yes or no, and why?
Yes, I think it's because men are more visual. So that's just how they are attracted. Like we're more attracted to like feelings, what we feel for the person. So I think in general, men are just more visual. So yeah, we are objectified because men that's how they.
I like what they say.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Does society objectify women? Yes or no, and why?
No, I don't think so. I think people just put themselves in a position to just do what they want. For instance, like women having an OnlyFans. If she wants to put herself in that position,